This is Louis Gossett Jr. for Africare. Nothing so unites members of the human family as the need for food. This need transcends race, gender, religion, and culture. Yet the truth is that in many parts of the world, such as Africa, millions die each year from hunger or hunger-related diseases. Millions more suffer from poor nutrition. Africare is committed to changing this reality. By working with people at the grassroots level, Africare programs have tremendous impact. Africare is there working with rural people in their efforts to become self-sufficient.
To learn more, please write Africare, Box 26386, Washington, D.C. 20001. That's Africare, Box 26386, Washington, D.C. 20001. Thank you.
Hey, I know that going to school every day can be a real drag. But look at it this way. Every day that you show up, you're one day closer to graduating. One day closer to a diploma that's going to help you get a good job. So listen, don't think of school as a real downer. Think of it as a real future. The more you get your butt to class, the further you're going to get when you graduate. You got it? All right.
You can't expect to stay in the bike game if you don't follow the rules of the road. If you don't stop at a stop sign, your next stop may be your last. If you don't stay about one door width away from parked cars, an opening door could mean a spill for you. Watch out for cars and trucks pulling into traffic. You'll see them a lot easier than they'll see you. If you don't learn the rules of the bike game, you're not going to get back to the base safely. In real life, you won't get a replay.
Many early American inventors had some interesting ideas on beauty implements. For example, the dimple maker worked much the same way as a hand drill. The small knob was set on the desired spot, and the device spun by hand. When removed, a small and rather sore dimple was left in just the right place. The nose shaper gave an inexpensive early American nose job. The user would place the shaper pocket over the nose, then wrap the attached bands around the head. If your nose was fine, but wrinkles were a problem, this wrinkle remover was for you. A pair of metal prongs were inserted in the ears and then connected by a tight headband. The pressure was said to smooth the wrinkles and eliminate your double chin. And if none of these implements were your style, you could always distract people with your bubble hat. At just the right moment, you'd press a button, releasing compressed air and a soap solution, and bubbles would rise majestically from the top of your head. They were all good beauty ideas that needed a little more work back at the drawing board.
A rafter is an arrangement of beams used to support a roof. The old French word for rafter was chevron. Today, chevron is used to describe the stripes on a military uniform signifying rank. How did we get from a French rafter to the military uniform? Well, here's the connection. When the practice began of decorating the shields of medieval knights, the familiar geometric patterns of the day were used. The saltire, the cross, the bend, and the chevron. Later in the 19th century, some British regiments wore chevrons on their sleeves to show rank. In 1817, a complex system of chevrons was designed to signify the rank of West Point cadets. A few years later, the idea was passed on to the regular Army. And in today's armed forces, enlisted men and women carry on the tradition by wearing their chevrons with pride. That's how this symbol from medieval times became a part of our American military heritage.
And now, our absolutely final car payment.
Another goal achieved, another debt relieved. That should give us some extra money.
Can I have some money?
Well, let's see what our budget says. Some should go for a vacation. And we really should start saving now for a new car. Then there's other transportation.
What's that?
That means different ways of getting around, like the bus.
When you follow a financial plan, it can lead to a lot of good things. Because when you start with realistic goals, set your spending priorities, and stick to them, you'll find your paydays will pay off in a much bigger way.
Wow!
If you want to make the most of your money, start with a financial plan. It's a very rewarding way to go.
This state has the oldest city in America, which was founded in 1565. It also has the world's largest doors and the world's largest amusement resort. The climate in this state makes it one of the leading destinations for vacationers. The first undersea park in the continental U.S. was established here in 1961. In 1914, the Navy's first pilot training facility opened its doors here. You can also find the nation's biggest swamp here, covering more than 1 million acres, as well as the biggest crop of winter strawberries in the world. This state also has the country's only natural sponge industry and is where many Major League Baseball teams conduct their spring training. It became the 27th state in 1845, and its capital is Tallahassee. Which state is it? It's Florida.
Welcome back.
Think about everything you own as your estate. Your estate may include a house, or a car, or maybe it's just outstanding pay and accrued leave. What happens to your estate when you die? To make sure everything is distributed according to your wishes, you need a will. To get a will, your first step is to write down what you own and its value. Next, decide who gets what. If you have children, you also need to decide who you want to be their legal guardian.
Grandma!
Finally, take all of this information to your legal assistant's office. They will prepare both you and your spouse's wills free of charge. Wills that will be recognized in all 50 states as legal expressions of your wishes. Plan now to protect your loved ones. Contact your legal assistant's office.
If you want to be cool, then hear what I say. You got to go to school every school day.
Cause if you want a good job, there's a very simple rule. You gotta get an education, gotta go to school.
You got to get it all together if you want to make it pay. You got to stay in school till graduation day. So be cool. Stay in school. Be cool. Stay in school.
If you want to be cool, stay in school.
6 months ago, this man's heart suddenly gave out. He had no pulse. He could no longer breathe. He got help from someone who learned CPR at the Red Cross. They got help from the United Way. Thank God the United Way got help from you. The United Way, it brings out the best in all of us.
your friends wisely, choose them with care. Go for the best you can, because there will come a time when you can't make it alone. You're gonna need a lifeline. Hold on, you don't have to face it alone. We're all in this together, you know. If you need a hand, there's one to spare. Real friends are always
What does a typical American look like? There are too many faces to America to say that Americans look like anyone but themselves.